My name is Brian Souter with Faith in Place, and I'm going to share a little bit with you about Senate Bill 664 that has to do with hydraulic fracturing. Hydraulic fracturing is a process to extract natural gas from shale. Thousands of feet below the surface of the earth is a shale layer, and in that shale layer are natural deposits of gas. And a method for extracting that natural gas for us to use in our homes, to light our furnaces, to use in our stoves, is to drill down and drill horizontally into that shale layer and use a method called hydraulic fracturing, which in short injects millions of gallons of water along with chemicals and sand. And the purpose of this injection is to cause the shale to fracture, and the sand actually goes up into those fractures, keeps the fractures open so that the natural gas can flow out, and then that natural gas can be harvested. The concern with this method of well stimulation is that, according to ProPublica, over 1,000 cases of contamination in water has been happening in states like Wyoming, Ohio, New York State, New Jersey, Texas, and elsewhere across the nation. And as we look to the future in Illinois, we all can agree that we see shale gas extraction coming to Illinois. And our regulatory framework currently isn't adequate to cover what needs to happen to keep our water safe here in Illinois. So this is what Senate Bill 664 seeks to accomplish. It does three basic things. One, it requires companies that do shale gas extraction in Illinois to disclose their chemicals to the Illinois Department of Natural Resources, and the Illinois Department of Natural Resources will then in turn post those chemicals on their website. This accomplishes a couple of things. One, it keeps companies accountable if those chemical compound names are known to the general public and to the IDNR. That provides an incentive not to pollute our water. And two, it also provides a repository of chemicals that are being injected in land that may be leased near homeowners. And so if something would happen, then public health officials would have an idea of the chemicals that are in that sort of blowback event. Two, the piece of legislation also has a prohibition on very volatile organic compounds that are just very nasty, known as BTEX compounds. And the legislation prohibits the use of BTEX compounds into groundwater bearing zones. And thirdly, the piece of legislation outlines when you're done with this drilling process, you have millions of gallons of water left over that you have to store and dispose of in some way. And the piece of legislation outlines safe means for getting rid of that water that's tainted with these chemicals used in that process. So that's Senate Bill 664, and hope to see you on Lobby Day.